time. Oh my god. There we go.
Oh god. Girl, that looks wobbly as...
Hello folks, I am out today and I'm going to ride both that guy and the one who's refusing to come up to me when he normally won't leave me alone, Mickey Mouse. The barn's quite busy right now, so I figured I'd start with Mickey and just take him all over. And then I'm hopefully going to put Merlin through bounces again. Hey Mouse, you are looking good, sir. Hi. Is your mommy working today? She's working. So he has actually been worked 3 or 4 days this week. I'm not going to do too much, it's a bit windy, so we'll see what we do, but I figured I'd try to jerk. I think Merlin is very confused as to why I'm starting with Mickey. You gonna come for a walk with us? Oh, he's staying. Wow, I'm impressed, Merlin. So we did end up going for a little hack and did some work in the arena. He's actually feeling quite chipper today and a little bit spooky. Like he hasn't done any huge spooks, but he feels like he could. Like he's just one of those days where he's a little jumpy. So we're gonna leave it there. Move on to Mr. Merlin. A very good boy, Mouse. So hi, go get your drink. Don't have anything. I do have to put a rain sheet on this guy, but I mean he's not warm, but it's such a lovely day out that I'm gonna let him have another hour and a half, 2 hours naked while I do Merlin, and then when I bring Merlin down I'll put his rain sheet on, because annoyingly, though it's 10 degrees and beautiful right now, it's going down to -7 tonight. Canada in November, I tell you.
Good boy. Wow, look at that balance. She is so funny. I like her reaction to things.
Thank God I've gotten good at slipping my reins.
Mickey. Whee.
Yeah.
Mickey, stop. Every time Merlin gets like close to the jump, he starts to walk. Good. She's so brave. I could not.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Good. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh. So 1 out
So
of
real.
like 8. Good boy.
Good boy.
Spoiled boy gets turned out in the medical paddock, which has lots of lush grass, while I put my stuff away. Good boy. Here I was gonna go get Merlin to put him outside because I thought that Natalie had put... Yeah. It's rare that they have access to grass this lush in November, but it's just because no one's been in this field since Mickey was in it. The grass has had time to grow. So I figured I'd start a new video today, and today's a day when I really didn't want to come to the barn. Not gonna lie, I've been pulled into a pretty intense project at work and I'm not taking all my breaks and I'm working late. It's cold and I had plans to ride, like I had put in times to ride, but I just decided nope. And I was like, you know what? I don't need to go out today. Merlin will be fine. And then I looked at the weather and it's going to rain 10 to 20 millimeters tomorrow, and I'm not coming out until Friday night. So, and Natalie's not coming out tomorrow either. And I was like, well, crap, he needs a blanket on. And then I messaged Natalie, and Mickey also needs blankets on. Natalie was out this morning but didn't realize it was going to rain tomorrow. Anyways, long story short, it's dark, it's gross, I have to put blankets on, I've got to feed. Sometimes that's just the reality, but I wanted to wait until later so that I didn't have to sit in traffic for an hour, and it only took me 35 minutes to get here, which is great. So we were really lucky to have a heated blanket drawing room, and Natalie hung my blankie up earlier this week, so we're going to take it down and put it on Merlin. And of course, we're doing all this in the dark. Have I mentioned that I hate winter? Like genuine, well, no, I don't hate winter. I hate daylight savings time. Here's my boyo. Mousy! Oh, that's snow. Hey! Yo! I've got a mousy here with me. That is one of the main reasons why I hate going to catch horses in the dark, because on cool nights, they are idiots. Mousy, don't be a mousy. Mousy jerk. This boy does not want to move. He says, Auntie, this is difficult. Come on. Now, the question of whether my idiot child will still be waiting for me, probably not. He's probably gone back down to the hay. There he is. Hi. Do you want your food? You want your food? Hey, what? Oh my god. The hell were you spooking at? Huh? Rod. It's a blanketing hack. I've doubled up on rain sheets. So essentially it's going to rain a lot, but it's not going to be cold enough for me to warrant putting anything weighted on him. I know a lot of places, like in the UK for example, would have 100, 200 grams on their horses by now, but it gets so cold here in Canada that if we don't want to have to be blanketing them in like 700-800 grams, I have no idea what he's looking at. We have to be a little bit more conservative with the way that we blanket. So Merlin stays naked. And like he's been naked the last few days. It's been a high of 7-8 degrees each day with sun and a low of like 1 or 2 overnight. So it's been above 0 Celsius. So he's been naked. If there's an overnight wind chill below like in the negatives, I'll put his 50 gram on him. The next 2 days it's going to rain, but it's going to be in the positives. So I've double rain sheeted. If the rain soaks through the first one, he still has that second one as a barrier. That's what I used to do at the old farm, and it worked really well. Can you not go behind me? Oh my god. Merlin, you've got... And straight to the grass. Oh, you're an asshole. They're crazy. Crazy horses.
Especially the quarter who doesn't like it.
Merlin's like, Auntie, what you doing? Hi. Hello. He's like, that's my mummy. What is he doing? Merlin, you're being very annoying. Merlin, let go. He's got his halter. Merlin! I don't want to have to buy me.
Merlin, you are annoying. Oh my god. Mickey. Oh my god. He's giving us the help.
Oh, Mickey, you're so patient. Oh my god. There we go. I knew if we left them long enough, they'd,
Don't come to us.
Get.
I don't like that. Hi. Okay. I don't trust you with you. Yeah. He's like, this is my dog.
Mickey, you are a saint. Merlin, you're such a He's like, I'm just a baby. But look at Mickey just following him. He's like, I'm annoyed with him, but I still love him.
But, like,
Merlin!
they're both f***ing with each other.
It's so entertaining just to watch.
I think you can jump on. Oh God, girl. That looks wobbly as. Oh. I'm walking, so I don't know how good of this footage is, but. But so cute. No, Mickey.
So this week is just the week of no motivation because I had all these plans today to ride both Mickey and Merlin because I'm feeding Mickey today because Natalie is currently on her way to Toronto to go to the final night of the Eras Tour. In Toronto, and I'm very jealous. So I was going to ride both boys, but I had a very lazy morning and I had a long week at work and I managed to get myself motivated enough to actually get on my horse, but that motivation only extends to going for a walk hack. I think the moral of this story is going to be that, you know, for me, this is that time of year when, I mean, normally it's November 23rd today. Normally my motivation is gone by the end of October, so I've done well. It's just that time of year where Merlin's not going to get ridden as much, and then I've got less than a month now until I go home for Christmas. He will continue to work until I go home, but he's going to be worked lightly. He'll have probably at least a month off because I don't like riding in the depths of winter. And yeah, I'm just kind of enjoying the weekends where I'm able to still go out for little trail rides and things like that. So I'm going to take him on the trail and just kind of putter about. I just thought I would check in to say that I made it out, and that's about it. And that's fine. You go on the trail, Bubba? Yeah, we've actually strayed onto the back trail. First time in weeks. Good boy. So it is currently Tuesday evening. I finished work a little while ago, and as the theme of this video has been weeknight visits to the barn in the dark, I thought that I would end this video today and do a more kind of in-depth discussion about what my new weeknight routine looks like going to the barn. Oh god, that's bright. Like winter weeknight routine at the new farm, basically. Is it a new farm when we've been there now nearly 6 months? Maybe, but this is my first winter at this farm, and things are a little bit different because I did do a video last year about my winter weeknight routine when I had both Merlin and Even work, but it's a little bit different now because I only have one horse in work. The time ends up being about the same because of the commute and just the fact that I'm responsible for a little bit more now than I was at the other farm in terms of feeding and blanketing and that kind of thing. So something that is a little bit different at the new farm compared to the old farm is that we have a shared calendar. So basically I go in and I input cross tie time and indoor arena time, and it just basically allows people to plan a little more effectively. If they have a certain exercise or something that they want to do with their horse, they can plan to come to the barn at a time where it's not going to be as busy or whatever. And it's also a safety thing to know when people are on property at any given time. I've put in cross tie time from 6 to 6:30, arena time from 6:30 to 7:15, and then cross tie time from 7:15 to 7:45. This time of night I try to leave myself over an hour to get to the barn. So if I have my cross tie time starting at 6, I want to try to be at the barn for 5:45 so that I can get Merlin's feed ready and put all my stuff out and have him in the cross ties for 6 p.m. Doesn't always work out, but on a day like today, it's 4:45. I should be there well before 6. Okay, I'm actually shook. It only took me 50 minutes to get here today, and it's a Tuesday, which is normally a busy day. Bit weird. First up is mixing Merlin's feed. I'm going to do a video soon about his nutrition because I've learned a lot this year. We start with our alfalfa pellets, and he gets what I call his salad dressing. Bad mummy and forgot to bring more of his supplements, so he's just gonna get base with oil today. Now that it's wet, I'm gonna leave his feed outside to soak while I tack up and ride. So we got some freezing rain today, so it's definitely rubber boot season. And I can almost guarantee that there are going to be puddles, yep, everywhere. Oh, I see some eyes. Now the question is it Merlin? Swear to God, watch it be Mickey. You see those eyes? Watch it be Mickey. That would be so funny. So that there is Merlin's blanket. Come on. I'm going to avoid walking deeper into the mud if I can. Come on, Bubs. Merlin. Oh my God, he really is going to make me walk. Come on, jackass. Oh, look. Hi. Come on, both of you. Come on. Oh, Mickey, come on. Yeah, you're a good boy. Good boy. At least y'all aren't trying to run me over this time. Oh. Yep. You guys are funny. Come on. Come on, Dan. Mickey. Mickey. Don't be that. Mickey! Oh, you Mickey. No. Hey. 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 Mickey, you're an asshole. Merlin. Don't be. Oh. Mickey, you're a. Alright, come on. Hey, you. Bye. Cat. Ugh, it is well and truly mud season. Yuck. Temperature-wise. Oh, nice and cozy. So I just groomed him, thinking that I was doing a time lapse, and didn't hit record. So he's groomed. I've done his feet, but I'm gonna preventatively treat his feet for thrush after we ride, so that the dust kind of dries off. Good boy. Let me try a new quarter sheet out. Good boy. Okay, so this is a lovely quarter sheet, but these are like so high. Like the tail strap is so high. Okay. Good. Good job. So I'm just super unprepared tonight. Not only did I forget to bring more supplements, I also forgot my half chaps. So if my leg is a little bit less stable than usual, forgive me. This is Merlin's winter riding OOTD. He's got his new gray striped Supra quarter sheet. It's like a lightweight fleece from Greenhawk. $70, not bad. We've got our sheepskin saddle cover to keep my bum warm. Okay, so I will normally keep a weeknight ride to about 30 minutes, including walking. And I will typically just do like his flat warm up. But tonight I've decided to do a pole exercise, very simple pole exercise. I've just put a Cavalier down, like literally just as a ground pole. And I'm just gonna work on my eye. So I'm gonna work on riding the canter, meeting the stride that presents itself rather than looking for a stride. So that's something for my jumping that I can work on throughout the winter without necessarily needing to jump inside. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Seriously? Alrighty, so it's just over 30 minutes since I got on and I'm done. Well, I'm cooling out, but my walk, warm up, and ride took 30 minutes. I'm gonna walk him for a couple of minutes and then I'll get off. And there's a poop in here from before I came in here, so I'm gonna be a good Samaritan and pick it up and then put my pole away. And he's gonna poop, of course he is. he heard me say that I was going to be picking up someone else's poop. He said, Mummy, you have to pick up mine too. Yeah, I should be right at 7:15. The time that I'm picking up poop and putting stuff away also allows him a bit more cool out time. When I get into the barn, I should be able to just strip his tack, do his feet, put his blankets back on, and bring him outside to eat. Now you might wonder, Kaitlyn, why did you just brush his legs and pick up his feet when you're about to go in and do it in the barn? And I say to you, of course he's got one side of my thing fogged up, and I say to you that by picking his feet out and brushing his legs off in here, I'm reducing the amount of stuff that I have to sweep up in the barn, and I'm also reducing the amount of sand that I'm taking out of the ring. Alrighty, so now it's time to do his feet. So we've actually been really lucky to have a very mild fall. So we're nearing the end of November. It's November 26th, and it's really only been the last 5 or 6 days that the paddocks have been muddy. Normally it's like October, but we had a really beautiful fall, so I can't complain. And soon enough, it'll be frozen. So we're not gonna have to deal with mud for that long because he is prone to chronic thrush because his old field was very muddy for lengthy periods of time. I'm just gonna make sure to clean his legs really good and to put some hoof doctor. So now, I'm just going to coat the bottom of all 4 feet with hoof doctor. But, yeah, good boy. And a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. Now, if it weren't so muddy, I would be putting him out in just his 50 gram. But I'm trying to keep this from getting super muddy, so the rain sheet is basically just a mud barrier from any of his weighted blankets until the ground freezes. You're too big for your own good. All right, bye. Going to get a drink, I think. Maybe? Yeah, good boy.